Be whoever you need to be with Vital.
Now, when it comes to choosing the right kind of supplementation to use, before you choose from the wide variety available, it's first important to establish the credibility of the supplier. Now, the ethical standards and practices of a manufacturer are an all-important measure of the quality of service to the consumer, and my guests this morning know all about it. Let me introduce to you Debbie Flandorp, Dr Denice Smit, and of course our Vital expert, Andrea du Plessis. Welcome to all of you.
Hi there.
Hi. Now, Debbie, I'm going to refer the first question to you and ask, I think the first question that comes to people's minds when they are confronted with these thousands of products is what's in the packet mirrored on what is on the packaging, or vice versa rather?
Well, unfortunately, this industry is unregulated, and even though we know that regulations are imminent, they aren't yet published. So manufacturers can have vastly different quality standards.
So I guess this goes a long way into explaining the controversy behind banned substances in some supplements.
Yes, in an unregulated environment, unethical manufacturers can exploit the situation for profit.
Mm-hmm. So what can a responsible manufacturer then do to make sure that this isn't the case?
Well, Vital has voluntarily taken up international quality and food safety standards. We also have a world-class manufacturing facility and a certified laboratory to ensure that all our products meet these very tough, tight, stringent regulations.
So I guess there's a lot of tests going on there then?
Yes, absolutely.
And when it comes to this, Denice, I know that this is your speciality. Would these tests that are conducted at Vital include tests to also trace banned substances and to make sure that they're not contained?
Yes. For example, we would be testing for pesticide residues in our plant ingredients, plant-derived ingredients, or we might be testing for unwanted heavy metal contamination in fish oils and contamination such as lead and mercury.
And I know that, hearing that is very reassuring to a consumer, but I'm sure you get lots of questions, people wanting to know this kind of information from you, Andrea.
Yes, we get lots of questions because people are uncertain about which supplement to choose. So if they know that the quality standards are implemented, testing that products are safe and effective, they'll definitely choose that option.
Now, Denice, do these tests and the quality standards that are adhered to guarantee the consumer that, all traces of banned substances aren't there and that the expiry date and everything that goes along with the packaging is as is?
Yes. What we do to ensure that what we say is in the packet is in the packet is to test every single batch of ingredient that goes into the product, and we also test the products themselves. Every single batch of product is tested against stringent quality measures, and if they don't comply, the products don't leave our premises.
I think you remember we've spoken about this before, that on the Vital products you'll see that quality stamp that says pharmaceutical quality standards and GMP. So that's something that a consumer can look out for when choosing a supplement.
So, Denice, do these tests actually guarantee that what's on the label is as is, and especially with regards to expiry dates and, as we said, banned substances?
Yes. What we do to test whether the product is still intact at the expiry date is what we call stability trials, and that really entails storing products under conditions that would mimic the worst case situation that a product might experience on shelf, and that is obviously elevated temperature and humidity. And then we take the product that has been subjected to this and test it at various frequencies during its 2-year shelf life to ensure that at all times it is complying with the label claim.
Now, what can manufacturers out there do in order to try and comply with these standards?
Well, what we've spoken about is obviously very valid, but I think a point that is also important to consider is that you can't test quality into a product. It's very important that quality is designed into the product from the start of procuring the best raw materials and having an expert team to design the quality required. So at Vital, we're very fortunate to have a very experienced R&D team, and that our consumers can be guaranteed of top quality, consistent top quality and safe products.
Now, Andrea, it seems to me that this is a culture that kind of courses through the veins of each and every Vital employee.
You know, at Vital, we're a bunch of passionate people, and we're passionate not only about a healthy lifestyle, but also about good quality products, so we really want to be proud and recommend our products with confidence. So we make sure that they're safe.
Well, thank you very much to each and every one of you for taking the time this morning. Really appreciate it. Now, you are welcome to call the Vital helpline if you have any more questions. The number is on your screen right now. And of course, for more information, do visit eXpressoshow.com.
Stay with eXpresso and SABC3.